The Dream Chaser has been delayed again, putting its new launch date a full decade after NASA ordered the new spaceplane. This leaves us asking, what is going so catastrophically wrong at Sierra Space? Hey all, I'm Jacob, your spaceflight correspondent for Orbital Edge News, and this is your Space Pod for October 7th, 2025. In 2016, NASA asked Sierra Space to build the successor to the space shuttles, to be able to ferry supplies to and from the International Space Station, or ISS. For this purpose, the Dream Chaser was developed. Just as the space shuttles helped put the ISS into orbit, the Dream Chasers were supposed to deorbit the ISS by 2030. Unfortunately, the Dream Chasers aren't ready, and it seems like they may even miss that 2030 deadline now. Delays have plagued the Dream Chaser from the very beginning. And what's really frustrating to space fans like myself and like you is that the Dream Chaser is supposedly very, very close to being able to be launched. It's been in the, quote, final assembly process for the last several years and been sitting at the Kennedy Space Center undergoing some tests for the last year and a half. On top of that, NASA is not disclosing how much money they've thrown into this project so far, which is a little concerning. The situation seems so dire that NASA has lowered the bar for the criteria they set for the new spaceplane. NASA lifted the rule for new spaceplanes to rendezvous with the ISS on their maiden voyage. For Sierra Space, this concession came at a high price. NASA is no longer contractually obligated to use the Dream Chaser for anything once it is done. In other words, Sierra Space and NASA may never get a single penny back from the work they put into building the Dream Chaser. Despite their recent actions seeming to indicate a lack of confidence in the Sierra Space team, NASA is still publicly protecting their contractor. ISS Director Dana Weigel said recently at a press conference, quote, "Development of new space transportation systems is difficult and can take longer than what's originally planned." She went on to call the delay a mutually agreed to decision. More delays might be in the pipeline too. With the government shutdown happening right now, NASA will have to put on hold any further tests they were planning to do on the Dream Chaser. Exactly how much time that will add to the already bloated schedule of the Dream Chaser is unclear so far. But what do you think? Let us know in the comments section below. Until next time, I'm Jacob, your spaceflight correspondent with Orbital Edge News, and I'll catch you out on the launch pad.